pretty tornadic. Lots of charge buildup. Cherenkov radiation everywhere. Imagine that. Made by a sun, held in by planetary magnetic fields. Very evident with crunch front and back. And solar wind blowing from the back ass end. What else is going to blow out the magnetosphere? That's solar wind. As you can see from the key, different ends of the scale, solar wind coming this way is fucking on the negative end. Solar wind coming from our end is on the positive end. They don't switch polarities, positive to negative, just because it passed by the damn bow shot. This is coming in from behind the planet. Evident, and the fucking air is bouncing back and forth, and fucking pointing the wrong direction all day. This isn't something that just happened. This is something we watched develop from it very much not doing any of that. Over the last few years, this has grown crazier and crazier. And it's very accurate because over here on my motherfucking channel, you can see very clearly in the older videos over here where we were calling out quakes all day, every day, very accurately using ISWA. I just don't do it anymore because if you watch the videos and learn how to read this thing, you will also be able to do it. There are little children now, children of my viewers that can call out quakes really well. This isn't rocket science. So I've got cocksucker Lee saying the world's not on fire. Well, these are 12-hour fires within the last 12 hours. These over here are record fires that are just going on and on. Let's see, what else we got? Alright, so we got the satellite map go off. That's the one I wanted to go off right there. Now, this is an interesting part. So I'm gonna take away all the smoke and the California fires. Now, do you see what's left? An awful lot of fucking red dots in the Land of Lakes and all this up in Wisconsin, Maine, Canada, Texas, Arizona, all over the damn place. This is perimeters of large wildfires, which I've got a few literally right here by me, and that's how they're marking the fires that are happening here that I can verify that we're on motherfucking fire. They're not even labeled. I went and looked, and the Land of 1,000 Lakes is on fire up here. Everything's on fucking fire that I've looked at. Texas is on fire. All this is on fire. This wasn't on fire 2 weeks ago when I started warning you about it. And even at this point now, Lee is still saying, I'm a narcissist. The world's not on fire. This is a sickness. And people will listen to this guy. I've got an example of this, okay? I got something to show you. Fucking people. Fire in India. Fire in India. Fires in India. Everywhere you look, there's more fires. They're actually verifying the fires. Fire, 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 fire. Skanda motherfucking Nadia, Sweden, Nordic fires going on because it's normal. A total of 600 fires have been registered in the Yucatan in March. The Yucatan Peninsula is on fucking fire. Well, I've gone around the globe, and it seems the globe is actually on fire, and fire season has not started. The firemen out here are telling us in public, in the news. I read it a couple days ago, and you fucking listen to the firemen tell you the brush, the trees are throwing huge limbs hollow on the ground, and they can't clear it out of the way. That is why these fires are breaking records. They're saying these fires are spreading fucking 80, 90-foot fucking tall goddamn walls of fire because the fuel amount, they can't clean it away. They can't get the brush away. The trees are doing just like the one in my backyard and throwing their limbs to the ground unprecedentedly. Hollow and fucking easily dried out and burnt. That's what's going on. It's not just my fucking trees. It's everybody's trees around the world have started to go hollow, except for the ones in Lee's yard, maybe. So unlike scientifically, I don't block everybody that has something to fucking say about me. Annette Foley here has been hating me for years because I keep showing the moon doing cartwheels. She's a scientific Lee addict, this lady right here. It also sucks Mr. BBB's cock, obviously, because she thinks I'm jealous of a man who leaves every one of his goddamn videos a mystery. No, I'm calling him out as dumber than a fucking kindergartner because Blue's Clues, literally Blue's Clues, does lunar phase, and he does it really well. Okay, and I'm not making this shit up. Go watch you some Blue's Clues, honey. So, U.S. Navy navigator myself, I also was an investigator for senators, which takes a pretty good investigator to be able to say that. I was the top investigator for several years. I set precedents. I legalized hemp in this nation. Pretty fucking good. For 200 years, fucking hemp was illegal in this country, all over the world, because we needed dependency on oil. I proved to the legislature that it needed to be planted in the ground, and it is. This man here literally says he's a fucking engineer, civil engineer. I mean, this guy here, he can't even fucking direct traffic very well. Okay, that's what that means. He's also a HVAC guy. He has no training whatsoever in electronics or the sky, anything to do with the sky. NASA has come out and said our Earth axis tilted, which dictates the actual rotation of the fucking moon, which it shouldn't be doing because our axis shifted. This guy right here literally has Annette hating me because she knows the moon is supposed to do a cartwheel because Lee said so. Annette is going to have a horribly painful, ugly, drawn out, torturous death of starvation and fucking unpreparedness ahead of her because of this man. And the fact that Annette is dumb as fuck. And Annette can't look something up and understand normal thinking. She literally comes at me like, you're going to believe NASA? No, you stupid cunt. I drove the USS Texas around the goddamn globe actively using the fucking moon, not talking about it. I used the fucking thing just like somebody in pre-1800 BC was using the fucking thing to travel up and down this planet. No one needed NASA to tell them that the man in the moon should not do a cartwheel. But you, Annette, listen to this man too much. He throws out and literally says the Christ God showed him how energy works. And every God damn thing this man says is wrong. He sits here with literally a ball on a fucking wire saying that that's the way the moon works. No one ever, except for flat earthers, said that. And throws his cock on. That's who you're listening to? This fucking guy? Are you kidding me? Why don't you pull your head out of your ass and stop listening to anybody and research it if you're confused? You stupid fucking idiot. It's people like you that lead people to their death. It's people like you that I blame. We can never have nice things as long as you exist. Now, if Annette was an intelligent person, I have offered $1,000 and a blowjob to put on a pink tutu and clean your fucking house if you can prove me wrong with anything but your cheap words. Bring me the NASA link that says our moon is acting normal, because you can't. Bring me any space agency or navigate by the moon fucking navigational fucking site that says the moon should do a cartwheel. You can't, because it shouldn't, and it is. That's the whole thing. It is, and it shouldn't be. The world's on fire, and it shouldn't be, and we're out of food. And fucking people like Lee are misleading people on purpose out of pride because the motherfucker sees me right. He sees Ben Davidson proving me right about magnet fields, and he fucking wants to just call me names. Annette believes it. See, and she's not alone. There's 9,000 souls over there being fed lies. And you say I shouldn't put any energy into exposing the lie? That's what I do. And I do it really well. I don't do it with cheap words. I show you what's going on. Something you can fucking verify with your own eyes. But Annette's eyes are full of hate for me because Lee says I'm an antichrist. And she believes it.